Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man, Bob Mom, Doc Wildcon. Welcome you back to Hooked on You, or Dead by Daylight Saving Sim. Spirit and me were just interrupted. Little Dave was interrupted by Wraith, and Wraith was trying to get me to join him as a romantic thing, apparently, which would have felt awkward as hell for me as a dude. But yeah, thankfully it was a way of getting rid of him. Spirit walks around the corner, so there's something to discover in this place new was meant to be connected with the tree. It is a small sapling, but it has begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place. Also, does make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so just accept it. A spirit stretched up to the tree, a cold breeze pulled some petals off and kept cascading down through the air on both of you. This reminds me of a part in Undertale where Mettaton does a musical number. At the end, there's cherry petals that float through the air. I'll put a link to that description as well. Undertale, my playthrough of that, because that was all kinds of fun. You know me with cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, they all cast symbols there, meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being on cherry blossoms is like being called a celebration of life. People travel creatures as just being either vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as I have made, they aren't magical, they're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away. For this reason, there was this fleeting nature of life, fragile mortality. In a way, it's a specter of living death that calls attention to this special moment to see and appreciate life. How's that trying to make me feel about tomorrow? Okay, just in case, I'm gonna save. Whoops. Empowered, frustrated, unsure. Interesting. Well, I feel very empowered myself. 24/7, as I said, I work out every other day. I would work out every day, but for the fact that you can't and still gain muscle mass, you have to allow time for the muscle to rebuild after you break it down. Yeah, let's go with empowered. Knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Something fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of flower and bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. As to explain, Space begins to look sad too. But not so well. It's not the happiest topic, life and death. What's that matter? Yeah, there you go. Maybe that wasn't really the best choice for her. Make sure I could. Serial Danger, back for more Hollywood studies kills you love most is the. Huh? Oh, jeez. It's. What? The tax? Remember, I used tax as a way of covering up the foxtrot word, because that's what taxes do. They foxtrot you, they screw you, as well as a way of covering up that word. But most importantly, is a way of oh jeez, what gives? Load this here. Yeah, that's where I was supposed to be. Where I was supposed to be. Interesting. Okay, so let's just try on shore. Spills questions and places to answer. You don't want to impress her, but you also want to be true to yourself. The entire range of human experience stretches out before you and you feel paralyzed by the children options for the to and that's okay. It wasn't a simple question with a simple answer. Who knows if even the spirit itself has no answer in mind. However, it occurs to you like the fallen blossoms floating at your feet, this chance of connecting with the beautiful person in front of you just might be a fleet. Is one of these answers a choice or do you very not sure? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Interesting. Well, let's see here. So let's just see if that was to guide me through this. As you look at the tree and consider this question, you reflect on your own current predicament. Stranded here, no understanding of why, no control. The beauty of this island, the attention to such an interesting companion, it should bring you joy, but it comes at the price of being completely confused and hopeless. Confused, yes. Hopeless, no. I'm an American. More to the point, I'm a classic red, white, and blue blooded Philly son! We especially don't feel hopeless in the birthplace of mine, the single reach station on time. You look down and see the trembling shadow blossom on the ground at your face. As you stare at it, something begins to rage inside you, like a dragon. How can anyone find comfort even for a moment with life and death decaying looming on the horizon? Makes me so frustrated, makes me so mad! I want to do something about it. I want to strike back against this crappy reality. Indeed, I do want to strike back against the reality of the demon crafts being in office. That's what we the people are obligated to do. Spirit lets you go off, staying calm despite your blubber and rage. She knows, she must know thoughts like this. Since why I saw you, so it's two things are not what to do. I want to be alive! You feel connected to her. This moment more than you have in any point before. You wonder, does she feel the same? Once the fallen cherry blossoms represent the souls of samurai warriors, those with noble characters, those who not fear death, killed with great sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death come, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. Their swords struck down in fear. But despite the samurai spirit that was on me in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, my life. Death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. Cherry tree is not beer. Those petals fall, they sweet pleasure. They wouldn't stop my ear for someone. Why is she still holding out her sword? It makes me nervous. He wants to spell shows us someone's very confident. By something with no respect for the bounds of life and death. Yeah, you're gonna be mighty sorry when I'm done with you two. Why do you keep interrupting my attention date? We're sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe you, right? I know, right? Yep. But this time we've got a really good reason. It has nothing to do with us being influenced by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to sound silly. Yeah, well, it's hot. Guess it's time to go forever. Thanks for spending your time with me today. Enjoyed it. Me too. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're signing, and that's not just the remaining action straight from smiling off blue, holding a psycho killer. Nice. And that thing about your signing, that reminds me of Hot Frog had a story by Edgar Allan Poe, who I salute there, so I speak his name since he served in the military, about how Hot Frog's eyes gleamed rather than shone at this one point, and I'll put a link to that in the description. I actually read that, so I'll put that in the description. No, you're feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough, gentlemen. It's time to get back to business. All the advertising singles have been arrived today, including Shakespeare. Faith is here too. We're not going to do the Gregorian crime all in the same time to see, so just believe me. They're all here. They're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love online, everyone's being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are, this feeling for a forward for you. No, not because of your personality, because you first met them yesterday. However, since travel seems to be the biggest long shot to end up on a really called to your heart, he throws caution through and speaks up. There's a pretty small consolation. It's a pretty small consolation for being the least love killer on Murderous Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment of the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dying slowly, I want you or eat too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no slices around. And so one single piece of broccoli, it's a roast broken plate. Rare. Yikes. Though again, I suppose that would be, wouldn't really harm an undead dude like he is. He's probably undead, they probably all are. But yeah, Nietzsche never researched rare as I see it. And why not sauces? I've heard mint is supposed to go well with lamb. I like broccoli. Wow, really, dude? Seriously? Oh, I don't like that. Jeez. Wow. But it makes you smell it randomly dust my brows. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Have an interesting day, that's for sure. But how do those describe to the others? Say too much or too little and could affect us standing with the group. Okay, so that means I should save, I take it. Okay, but don't just stand there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Decoy, I thought you got about your date. Ah, jeez. Yeah, let's try this for now. It wasn't really a date, more like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it relative close proximity to each other. That's exactly right. Couldn't have said anything about myself. Spills is clearly happy with the way you portrayed your date. No surprise, she doesn't like people getting into her business. Watching out that everyone needs in styles. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a true supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody of David ship set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Bon appetit. Don't you bon? Yeah, bone. Actually, yeah. No, almost everything we have there's a lot of bones here, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Impossible to avoid on this island. Oh, jeez. I'm not sure I can say this and be monetized in the future. Since the boss, both of this and that variety. When everyone finishes Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around until you pick your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Okay, another save just in case. Yeah, don't be rude. The top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. I'm told something big is going to happen. Something will change everything. Jeez. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Oh, jeez. Did you have a choice or are you say that, Tweeve? Yes, I regret I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. Fire, I mean. Not my eyes, because a child from involved in fire. And finally everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, trying to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take our seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will the narrator tell the story? I bet I've got a stunning creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to happen here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, now everyone is looking at you. So, do something. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Should I pick someone tell a story? Look for police raids? Boggle? Interesting. Well, you're actually thinking how you tell us the story. It puts the spot and skull stop thinking we're digging at you. Is that what that is? I was wondering what that was. A spine, damn. This is arc out of its way. No one knows that such things we do. Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Andres. Indeed, whenever people presume to speak for others, it's exactly that. It's presumptuous. And it's stupid at best. Now you can't tell if you're feeling more for 5 feet or no seat up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here. Doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to be here to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. I was about to make an important decision about telling the story or not. Okay, now save. Yeah, why not? Sure, I'm going to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what sort of story do you want to tell? Alright, so I'll save just in case. Okay. For this whole purpose of staying on race, or not race, the spirit's root. Because I hate romance. Part of being a baby son. I'll tell a romantic story. Yeah. There you go. She just showed up. So apparently it's something she digs. Though why that is beyond me. About two lovers paid poison together and died from the mouth. Or two strong hunters to meet when they both tried pleasure in the same wild wolverine? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting, she'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. I know, right? It's sure to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I'm the roundabout for that. If you know, you know. Some people don't need you to get acquainted with a partner. Wow. Love can spark from me look across the campfire. Now you've got the attention. These killers furiously attempting to catch you off across the fireplace. Except the trickster who's wandered over the pond, loudly playing his own music with his headphones to jolly around. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it's actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrative keeps it real. We just can't on that. So what else would you like to hear a story from today? You look from kill to kill, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Yeah, definitely. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything is I say is better than whatever you guys are else in this group. Like all the good stories, I stole this one from someone who is in the past now dead and can't do anything about it. What's up with this? These lines here. It's called The Bride, or technically I suppose the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. Two madly in love, and they could not wait for the snow to melt, so they could join the matrimony at their slowest eternity. But the latest bridal trends, they decided to have a wedding ceremony that gives the wives a beautifully shabby chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning for their wedding, took creative invitations, figured out scene arrangements, tasted 100 cakes before deciding on the perfect one. I have no idea what this is. Sounds like something from the Far East, though. Which I suppose makes sense since he's apparently descended from samurai. I don't even know if I'm going to pronounce this properly. They chose little koi, by the way, so fancy. When it came time to figure out the decorations, the bride, or fiancé yet, since she wasn't married yet, wanted to make lead to the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and toe sandals pretty much the entire relationship, so it's definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely, natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided she would create unique flower arrangements from the local wildflowers that surround the farmhouse. As soon as the sun set on the first day of spring, she set off in the woods. Each day she spent hours mapping out where the best flowers could be found, prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding so that they would be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, he surveyed the bride, or the fiancée, since she had not been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were so she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancée told her husband to be that she had one flower before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in a beautiful white gown and set off and put together flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon familiar clearing, it was not as she expected. Somehow it was more beautiful than how they had ever been before. Just on the edge of your view was a bush with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower to flower. And each time she did, she noticed just further ahead, possibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air, the fiancé crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned the corner, stepped over mossy fallen tree trunks, and realized she had not been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flowers buzzed. But the scene of flowers had when the tops hit her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered to the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, her family, and Maud began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers, young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for precious plumes to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you love who you are. Out there all alone. Thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we know. Our story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as warning as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of episodic storytelling. Knowledge the series takes a lot of pressure off any individual's thumb, but builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Bob, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Whoops, whoa. Just in case I'm gonna save. Oh, okay. Don't answer that, we actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that you seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk in the way of my romantic twilight moment. Wait, I'm going to need you to set your yap trap. You know how we need to get back to that thing we do when we're on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink, end up dead. Yeah, I know, right? Why'd you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you trying to get up with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except your spear. Oh, okay, cool. Caesar doesn't really belong here. She's a victim, not perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Fire someone, try fucking spirit, deal me. What you say we take this hot tub so we can still get this barbecue roast that ghost with some killer hot takes. Please, enough talk. Help burns things that are getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have be subject to legal fire. Must have been consumed by victim flames as well. Hopefully turning around may find this place for you, just for you and me. Are those spindly legs? You'd probably tire up before you got too far. If it's running someplace more clear bottom knobs after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. My own choice is completely logical. Indeed. Real life has enough drama as it is. Why is someone always so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and create drama themselves over all that? Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other, so you corporations swoop in and slowly face the rest until you fabricate problems. I'll be sitting in the street drinking something locally sourced. I fucked with public demand not for recycling paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. So she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone on or just me? Despite Shepard's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could move on with our lives, some projects we might be working on. You heard him, it would be. What do you head off with for an activity? Head off, I hope that doesn't turn into a legal thing. I'm just saying. You may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before the time of Modern Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but this Jim Valley TV thing so boom happening is pretty much all that wasn't taken. And which killer will you pick? And yes, we'll back to the solutions because, that guy. Well, Spirit, obviously. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I was surprised finding this, so let's be honest with you. You make for interesting company. I love the idea of being able to kill you. At all the cost, you and I hit this game with pride. If I had one day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth with a nice, sweet revenge. Takes a lot out of me. So don't stop being your main game, alright? Or alpha military fanatics. I pride myself on military fanatics knowledge, even though I'm not part of the military yet being the operative word. I'd never be in the military when there's a demon crap unlawfully in office. Really, people need to impeach all the demon craps, but that's another story for another time. It might seem like I hate everything, but really getting to know you is who I am is impossible. It's not worth trying too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and you have got. Or to say the right thing at the right time, melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know if it was here any better than you would. See you at the bar, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep this from getting too long, dig what I'm doing, please give us a subscribe and I'll sub back fairly well.